Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading here for any situation that brought you here. We're going to see what the cards are going to be saying about the situation. You know, if you're feeling stressed or down or, having a bunch of anxiety or whatnot about some situation that you're currently in, let's see what the cards Let's go ahead and see what the cards want to suggest or give you some advice on how to overcome the situation, how to work on it. Just let the cards decide on that part, of course. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for your situation, for a situation that's troubling you. All right, let's cut and begin. Alright, your situation is represented by the High Priestess. Okay. So the High Priestess, as you may know or may not know, that she's the higher power, the higher source. She's your intuition, okay? So, she's coming through and saying, hey, you may be overthinking your situation a little too much. Although that describes more of what the Magician would say. The Magician comes in the order in the tarot before the High Priestess. It's the Magician and the High Priestess. But she still has that magic within her too from being the High Priestess. She doesn't control, but she works with your intuition. The High Priestess works with your intuition. And she's just coming in and telling you to trust and to believe in your heart. Okay? Or maybe even, she's coming through and telling you, okay, telling you that you're grasping on so tight in this situation, in the circumstances, and you're holding it so close to your heart that you need to just release a little bit and not take it all in personally, okay? Don't take it all in personally, because the High Priestess is representing your spiritualness of your soul, of yourself. Like I mentioned the Magician before, the Magician does the earthly, does our ego and the earthly situations and territory, I'll say territory. The High Priestess does the spiritual, the higher self, your intuition, your all-knowing, that type of beliefs and magic, So she may be coming in and letting some of you know, don't grasp and just hold all that in. Don't hold all that heartfelt, all that troubles in your situation so close to your heart, okay? Don't hold it so close to your heart that it's causing you anxiety and then possibly stress. She wants to come through and say you have to believe in yourself, you have to trust in yourself. Don't hold on to so many things of your situation that's bothering you, that's hurting you, that's stressing you. Don't hold it so close to your heart. Don't absorb everything and hold it in. It's just exactly what she's saying. She has this, she's sitting between these two pillars for balance. She has a veil behind her. That veil is up. Okay, she's putting the veil up. She wants to put this veil up. So you're not going to be holding on to every little bad thing, not bad thing, but not holding on to every little, words and thoughts that are coming in and bringing you to this point where you're getting anxiety. She wants to put that veil up. She's putting that veil up so you can just believe and know that in your higher self that everything in this situation is not all about you. It's not all directly made to hurt you. Okay? She wants you to go into that higher self of yours. Get out of that ego. Get out of that ego that the magician has, that the people, all right? The people are the magician. The situation that you're in, that's the magician. That's the magic. They're throwing those earthly thoughts, those earthly words, putting them into your head, in other words. They're putting them into your head. She wants you to follow your heart on this. And she's putting that veil up wants to block some of that out, and for you to understand that this situation can be overcome if you don't hold everything close to your heart. Okay? I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I'm just trying to get across what I'm trying to say. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what the obstacles are. The obstacles for you in this situation is the Ace of Swords. Swords. It looks like a tongue. It's those words, right? It's those words. There are stories, possibly. There are words that's coming out of what seems to be just coming out of the air to you, coming out of the air and attacking you in this situation. And you have to be bold, okay? Because those obstacles. You've got your hand on that sword like this, it's pointed up, right? It's pointing up to the heavens. It's pointing up to that spirituality of you. This sword here, it wants to bust through. It wants to cut. All right, it wants to go through, and it wants to take all those negative things that are coming at you, all those negative words, all those ideas that people. The magician, in other words, the people in your situation are throwing these daggers at you. And you're going to take, those are the obstacles, and this Ace of Swords wants to give you that energy to go ahead and to bust out of that cloud, bust out of all that anxiety, all that stress that's just like clouding over you, that's hovering over you right now. Take your sword and believe in yourself. Believe in the power of the High Priestess and your higher self. Take that sword and just imagine it and slash through the air with your sword. Back it off. You want to let your heart absorb only the positiveness of your situation. You're probably thinking right now, well, if it was a positive, it wouldn't be a situation. Exactly, right? That's what the High Priestess and the sword is coming through to you and telling you. It wants you to slash those, to go ahead and slash that negativity out. Those are the obstacles. Now the sword, the Ace of Swords is what the obstacle is. Some of the obstacles, and it's coming through, telling you that there's going to be, and aces are for new beginnings, fresh starts. It's going to take a lot of work to get through this situation, but the Ace of Swords is for a new beginning, and it wants you to come through, and it wants you to fight. It wants you to fight, not fight like fist fights and stuff like that, but it wants you to fight that ego. It wants you to fight to let your heart absorb the positive and the goodness of the situation as a lesson for you as well. So let's see what the advice is. Strength. Beautiful, isn't it? Your advice is strength. Again, believe and trust in yourself. Believe in your heart, right? Believe in your spirit. Believe in your soul. Believe in your spirituality. and you will have strength to overcome this. You know, you have the most powerful sword here, the ace, the new beginning. That once, you know, aces are to cut through things, to cut through things, to cut through the air. You know, the aces, the swords are all about the air and communication, right? I want you to cut through all those negativities that are around you, and you're going to be, the advice is to hold steadfast and true to yourself, and you're going to have the strength. You're going to have the strength to calm the storms, to calm this situation, once you can just, you know, push all those magicians, push all that magician, just push all that ego away, and believe in yourself for your situation and your answer, and for the more clear answer to your situation is just to, like I was saying, you know, the High Priestess here has that veil up for protection. Put protection around yourself as well. You know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to pray or to, you know, manifest some protection around yourself, because you have the strength and the power. You have the agility. You know, you have the correct. You know, you can use your words, but not in a sharp, mean way. You can use your words as well. You know, again, swords are for communication. Speak your mind, but in a loving way that's going to bring in strength to you, and show others, whatever your situation is, it's going to show them that you have the strength, and you're not going to let them belittle you anymore, right? You're not going to let them belittle you. You're going to stand tall. You're going to stand proud. You know, you're this beautiful maiden here, taming this lion, taming that roar of the others. So your advice is to stay true and fast to yourself, and believe in yourself that you have the strength to overcome this situation. Okay? So that is your reading, and I thank you, and you have a great day. Bye now.